Hello my friends and welcome to Assetto Corsa. This was one of my favourite racing games back when it was released, largely due to its laser scan tracks and the force feedback. And we're going to go for a drive today on the classic old Monza track from 1966 as it was configured then, so I thought it was appropriate to choose an old classic racing car. So let's get into this. Here we are, open wheel and get into gear and we'll ease out of the pit lane. So don't normally drive this car. Here it is. Let's have a look on the outside. Unusually for me, get more distant shot. Like the hay bales on the side there, look. This is again 1966 era, so this is going to have that, we might encounter it soon, the high banked wall, or road I should say. So yeah, we're going up it now. Listen to that engine. Which is our preferred view. Do you like this one? We'll go with that one. Now you have to be going a certain speed around here so that pushing force of gravity pushes you up against the side, otherwise you might fall down. But I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, this is why they decommissioned this part of the track many years ago. Very dangerous. Lots of drivers injured, killed on here around this track. So yeah, because I've been mainly driving the modern track version of Monza and a more modern car, this is going to be an experience for me. Look at that road as well. It's like big panels and slabs of concrete in it, joined not very seamlessly, so we're getting bounced around. Nice to see that suspension working there. And where are we? On the other side of the hay bales. Alright, so this might come back round to this little chicane that I'm used to from the modern track. It's a fair way down if I recall. Have to brake. Yeah, the brakes on these old cars. Oh no, so it's not a chicane. We'll sweep round. Yeah, I largely spent my time playing this game just solo, just doing time trials, hot laps, trying to get better at certain tracks just on my own, just to beat my own time, really. Need to practice this one. Yeah, oh my word, overcorrected. Get that dust on the wheels. Next time damaged, I think. Yeah, I'm holding it at this angle of the wheel to keep it straight. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, I used to just play this sort of on my own because I was so satisfied with that force feedback rumble, the fine detail of that rumble from these finely modelled tracks. It was the best I'd ever experienced through the wheel. A world apart from anything else I'd ever experienced, I would say. So I do have an old wheel here. It's a Logitech Momo rating, so it's from, must be about 20 years old. It's been a good wheel. It's very sturdy and obviously reliable, and like I say, it was a wonderful experience initially, and then I don't know what happened. I mean, whether it was a Windows update, a driver, or lack of driver, it was so old, or a patch to the game in some way rendered that, well, this steering wheel isn't officially sort of recognised, and it just totally nerfed that force feedback experience. So what's happening now is I'm getting virtually very little detail through the wheel at these speeds, which before you would get a significant amount of information feeding through. Now it's not, there's none, but I'm getting the odd rumble. If I went onto a, the curbs you have in Formula 1, bumpy, and through here I'm getting the odd little rumble. But we're getting to the point where if I'm driving, say, a modern Ferrari in this game, my favourite, well, the one I went, my go-to car was the 599XX. For some reason, I just love the sound of that engine and its performance. In general, it feels great. But if I was going high speed along a straight road, I find it difficult to keep it straight because the force feedback after this issue arose was so strong it was just like rattling the desk apart practically, to which the steering wheel is affixed. So I've had to really just tamper with those force feedback settings in the, well, initially in the Windows application that came with the wheel, or the Logitech software. My current Logitech gaming profile software doesn't seem to feature it. It'll show my keyboard and my mouse and my old, I don't use it now, but my old Logitech headset. It doesn't seem to recognise this wheel is detected, and perhaps that's part of the problem at the moment. Anyway, but it did kind of, hasn't totally ruined the game for me. I've come to a point where I've got the settings, they're decent, pretty much akin to other games, but it lost that brilliance of old for me. Nearly went that way again. Anyway, I digress. In general, Assetto Corsa, great game. The AI are particularly tough. If I did ever have a race with them, I would set them to about 80% performance, which kept me on my toes and challenged me, and that was about all I could handle. I didn't race them often, like I say, I was just solo hot lapping. But after this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to boot up, exit back to menu I should say. In fact, let's pull up here. Car's beggared anyway. And we'll go back to the menu and we'll switch the car to Ferrari, and yeah, this is the one I go for. We'll stick to this course, for direct comparison of the cars. Start. So while it's doing that, I'd like to ask you if you're enjoying this. If you're a fan of racing games, I do have other videos on my channel, such as Live for Speed is my current go-to racing game. But yeah, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I post new content. Play a wide range of games, but different types, retro to modern, so you can look on my channel and hopefully find something else you like. Right, let's get into this. And I love the black, the Ferrari 599, and just off screen there is the XX. Just love the sound of this engine. So ease out and then I'll give it some welly. Not here. I'll behave in the pit lane. It's a very high revving vehicle. So what I might do is I'll stop my commentary once I get going and let you hear this engine, eh? Here we go. yeah, what do you think to that? And the next corner sequence I think I'll be braking, it has a nice down change sound as well. That here. Oh yeah, nice kick down there. Oh, too soon on the accelerator out the corner there. Straighten up first. Oh, this bridge, yeah, lovely. It looks great under there on the replay. I'm going to show that in a bit. Stop here. Let's check this out. Got various cameras to play with, but we'll spin it on. Can I spin it on? Yeah, let's watch and listen. Awesome, right? Look at that flame coming down as it downshifts, coming out the side pipes there. But yeah, it's got some cool camera angles on this. Let's try and find them. F1. Yeah, you see it's got the active, as I crashed there, come off the side. It's got the active air spoiler on the back. You see how it's a bit like DRS in the Formula 1. So at high speed, it'll flatten out to let the air flow. And then as you brake, slow down, it's going to tilt to increase the drag and downforce. Says bonnet cam. I do like driving in this view sometimes. Real sense of speed here, but not as much as the next one. Bumper cam or front splitter cam. Whoa! Awesome. In without the wheel, with the wheel. And I forget which one it is, but there is one with... That might have been the one. Let's just reverse that. Cycle through the views with F6. Oh, this is a cool one to watch. Hey mate, we see those flames as it slows down. Where was that? Because there's the exhaust vent there. Oh yeah. Hot stuff. Oh yeah, nice view of the driver inside, from over the shoulder. Look at that angle. What is it, a 30-degree banking, I think? Amazing. That's from the passenger seat. Front passenger. Looking back at the driver. Oh, that engine, man. Oh, you see that splitter in action, look, the air spoiler rather. Nice. I'm just looking down the windscreen, I think, towards the bonnet. Nice reflections on there. It's not ray tracing, it's got old screen space reflection, but it works well. Nice and smooth. Anyway, so that's Assetto Corsa, and that was a quick look at the 1966 Monza track. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give us a like, thumbs up, leave a comment. Have you played this game? Do you enjoy it? Do you race alone like I do? Race against myself, my own times? Or do you do proper full-on races with the AI, or indeed other players online? Subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next video.